How should gay men meet for the greatest chance of a successful relationship? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. So first, let's talk about the idea of chaos versus order. When you meet people, what's better? Look at the screen. What do you see? Do you prefer chaos with dating or order? Or how about this? And what about that? What looks better, chaos or order when it comes to meeting people? Well, obviously, when I look at this, to me, order is better because order is predictability. Order is consistency. Order is the absence of surprises. And if there's one lesson that I'll never forget is that when men interact with each other, especially gay men, they don't like surprises. And this is the root of why dating is so difficult, because we have too many surprises. There is no consistency. There are interruptions. And there's a word for that, trauma. A lot of that is self-inflicted, and also a lot of that can be completely avoided. So now we're going to enter into the world where all of that interruption, all of those surprises are no more. And instead, you have consistency and you have order when you meet men. So I call this the gay social algorithm, an example of how to interact at the very beginning when you first meet another gay man, so that you create a powerful first impression which sets the foundation for the rest of the relationship. So the very first moments of how you interact, what you say, how you say it, all of that matters the most at the very beginning. So this algorithm here, or this social algo, is an example of what to do at the very beginning, what to do next, what to do after that, for the first 4 interactions. And these 4 interactions, they symbolize a completion of this social algorithm. This is kind of like a recipe for an extraordinary foundation for a relationship. We can call this the best practice. So let's talk about the components. Quiz, then 3 calls. These are phone calls across 30 days. Then another administrative part where both men review each other, and then they sign the rules of engagement agreement. And then they take another quiz, and then they have their 4th call called the rules of engagement call. And when all of this happens in this sequence, both men are going to feel incredibly connected. They're going to be feeling an incredible sense of accomplishment, because this is kind of like a game. There's a beginning and there's a completion, and you are an actor in your own game. Here, however, the benefit is in real life. You feel connected, you feel a sense of adventure, you have clarity about who the other person is because there are opportunities to demonstrate effort. So let's discuss each of these in greater detail. So quiz 1 happens before you even meet the person. So before you find out about their information, their phone number, before you have the call, you take a quiz to validate that you understand what this interaction is going to be about. So right away, you start with intentionality and a demonstration of this intentionality. Both men will know that they have taken the quiz, they received at least 90% score, and then they have their 3 phone calls. And these 3 phone calls are about building rapport, very general small talk, and the topics are all given to both men for each call. So there's no need for you to reinvent anything. Everything is given to you. So you basically just read it and then you implement it in the calls. One person is the leader, one is the participant. So we have a division of role so that there's no confusion. It's black and white about who initiates the calls, who is in charge of structure, and who is doing the surrendering, and who is the person who is practicing agreeableness. And then you enter into another administrative part, and that's the review of the bridge. You sign the rules of engagement agreement. That takes 20 minutes. And then you take another quiz about the rules of engagement so that when you have the call, you are both prepared and you have clarity about this very important call, because on this call, you're going to become clear about the rules of engagement, how to communicate about sex, about apologies, about conflict, about continuity, all the things that we don't want to leave to surprise. We want to be intentional about it right up front. And when both men are intentional, guess what's going to happen? Exposure to strained situations will diminish. There will be greater sense of hope, because when people are part of such a well-engineered process, they know that this is well put together. They know that this will produce results. So there's hope about the future. And also, there is protection from mistakes. Hundreds of mistakes that otherwise would happen in the absence of clarity now no longer are going to happen. And the demonstration of care coming from both men who are willing to participate in this and to learn about this process, that alone demonstrates a commitment to get to know each other. And that's why, my friends, this is the best practice for two gay humans to enter into each other's lives by setting up a solid foundation that has demonstration of care, commitment, concern, intentionality, and being agreeable. This, my friends, is a dream come true to anybody who has had a lot of chaos with meeting men, a lot of abandonment, rejection, criticism. None of that is going to happen here. And that's how, my friends, you can bring hope back to your life, knowing that there is a better way to meet men. Imagine what will happen 3 months into this way of meeting men. Imagine noticing that the men that you are meeting now this way no longer disappear. They no longer walk away. They no longer cause conflicts because they went through this journey with you. And that means something to them. And that means something to you. And that meaning is what creates the motivation to continue, to create more meaning, to go even deeper and discover how to be a friend, how to be a best friend, and even how to be a lover. This is, my friends, the future for social interactions in a world that's becoming more and more chaotic. So out of that chaos, we have to bring back order. And with order, with principles, with methodology, you can bring love and happiness again to your life. So to taste this innovation, please join us at the Big Gay Family Social Program. Visit the website biggayfamily.com and meet gay men differently. Okay, my friends, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe if you are new to my channel, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Talk to you soon.